Hi, ladies and gents. Happy Friday. Today, you and I are going to be doing something a little bit different to help us practice our basic math facts. So those are addition and subtraction facts that we need to know in order for us to get better and better at adding and subtracting. So what I need you to do is we're going to grab our workbooks and we're going to turn to page 111, and I'll show it to you right now. So when you get to page 111, it should look like this. When you get there, do not start doing anything, please. I just want you to turn there and then make sure you are ready to go with your pencil, but don't start. So if you need to pause to get to this page, go ahead and pause me now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We normally would be doing a lot of timed adding and subtracting in the classrooms if we were together. So that's gonna be what we're gonna do today. I'm going to be giving you guys 4 minutes to finish all of these problems, okay? If you don't finish, that doesn't mean you're not a good mathematician, okay? That just means we need to keep practicing getting faster and faster. So I'm going to start my timer. Don't do anything yet. Remember, no cheating. And when I start my timer, you're going to have 4 minutes, okay? And I want you to do all of these problems. If you finish early, that's awesome. You can hang out, or you can fast forward because it's a video, and then we're going to double check your work and see if you got all the answers correct. So let me pull up my timer. I'm going to put my timer right here. And you guys, I don't want you to be worried about the time, okay? Yes, you only have 4 minutes, but don't be like looking up here because that's not going to help you get the work done. So on your mark, get set, go. You have just under 1 minute. Keep up the good work. Okay, put those pencils down, ladies and gents. Put the pencils down. Good job, you guys. Even if you didn't get them all done, that is okay. Remember, we are practicing. As long as we keep practicing, then we are doing what we need to do, and we will get faster and faster, okay? So that's your job, is to keep practicing, doing Math Facts Pro and things like that, playing those card games. So what we're going to do, if you have a different colored pencil or pen or even like a crayon, go ahead and grab that now, because I want you to use it to correct your paper here with me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through and tell you all of the answers, and I want you to make sure you got the correct answer. Give yourself a star if you did. If you didn't, that's completely okay, but I want you to circle the problem if you got it wrong, so that way you can go back and practice that problem, okay? So if you need to pause me to get your pencil, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and grab mine. I'm going to do green. And I'm going to go across each row. Now, if you didn't get to one of the problems, that's fine. You can just leave it blank, okay? You don't need to circle it or put a star. But I want you to finish those later today, okay? I want you to finish those as practice. So let's do this. We have 5 plus 6, that equals 11. 14 minus 6 equals 8. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause me too, okay? 13 minus 9 equals 4. 7 minus 3 equals 4. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 10 minus 5 equals 5. 2 plus 9 equals 11. 9 plus 8 equals 17. 16 minus 7 equals 9. And then let's go down to the next row. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 14 minus 7 equals 7. 2 plus 5 equals 7. 11 minus 6 equals 5. 4 plus 8 equals 12. 8 minus 3 equals 5. 12 minus 6 equals 6. 1 plus 5 equals 6. 11 minus 4 equals 7. 7 minus 1 equals 6. I'm down on the next row. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 12 minus 4 equals 8. 12 minus 7 equals 5. There we go. 14 minus 9 equals 5. 4 plus 7 equals 11. 15 minus 7 equals 8. 2 plus 5 equals 7. 1 plus 8 equals 9. I'm going to go down to my next row. 9 plus 9 equals 18. 1 plus 7 equals 8. 6 minus 4 equals 2. 2 plus 8 equals 10. 6 plus 2 equals 8. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 13 minus 9 equals 4. There we go, 4. 15 minus 6 equals 9. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Down on my last row. 17 minus 9 equals 8. 3 plus 9 equals 12. 7 plus 5 equals 12. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 16 minus 6 equals 10. 9 minus 5 equals 4. 10 minus 6 equals 4. 5 plus 4 equals 9. And 10 minus 3 equals 7. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to count up all of the problems that you got correct, the ones that you put stars next to, and give yourself a big old score at the top, just so you can see how awesome you are doing. And then we're going to review a couple of our card games, okay? So if you need to pause me to count them up, that's fine. But then I want you to come back to me because we're going to review some of those card games I have taught you. So go ahead and grab your cards. I'm going to remind you of 2 card games. One is addition and one is subtraction. And then I want you guys to pick one to play today with somebody or by yourself, okay? So remember, you can play these by yourself. That's completely fine. But I want you to pick one. You can either do subtraction or addition. And then my challenge to you is to play both of them this weekend, okay? You're only assigned one of them today, but I want you to play both this weekend to get practice with both addition and subtraction. And remember, you should be playing these card games every week to help you get faster and faster, besides going on Math Facts Pro. Okay. Let me show you my cards. Okay, so I have my cards right here. Now, my deck does not have any of the face cards or tens. So I took out the kings, queens, jacks, and tens. Make sure you take those out. First, I'm going to show you the addition game. So remember, this game you can play with somebody or by yourself. What you're going to do is you're going to pick 2 cards. There's 2 ways you can play this game. You can either play it as who does the math faster, or you could just take turns and check each other's work, and whoever gets their answers correct gets a point. So it's up to you. You can play it either way. But what you're going to do is you're going to draw 2 cards, and that's going to be your bigger number. And then you're going to draw 1 more card, and you're going to add that on to your top number. So I have 36 plus 3. I would do that in my head. 6 plus 3 equals 9. So 36 plus 3 equals 39. Okay. If you're doing it with a partner, you can play it where whoever does the math the fastest gets the point, or you can just take turns. And if you get the math correct and your partner agrees, then you get the point. So if my partner drew this one and they said 21 plus 1 equals 2, I can check them. And if they're correct, they get a point. They can check me. And if I'm correct, I get a point. Or whoever's faster, it's up to you. Okay, that is your addition game. So I want you to play that sometime this weekend. And then for your subtraction game, you're going to do the same thing. So you can play it by yourself or with a partner, but here's what I want you to do. You're going to draw 2 cards, and then you're going to draw 1 more, and that's the number that you need to subtract. So my problem would be 79 minus 8. I want you to try and do it in your head. If you have to get out paper or your whiteboard, again, that's okay, but we're trying to do it in our heads so we can get faster and faster with that mental math. If I'm playing by myself, I just keep going and checking myself with addition. If I'm playing with somebody, they would also draw their cards, and this person's problem would be 74 minus 5. Now you can play it 2 ways. You can play it whoever does it faster gets the point, or you can take turns and check each other, and if you get the problem correct and your partner agrees, you'd get a point, okay? So it's up to you guys which one of these games you want to play today and how you want to play it, but I challenge you to play both of those games for addition and subtraction, both of them this weekend, to get you some practice with our addition and subtraction, because remember, it's not going to go away. We're going to keep getting harder and harder problems as we're doing our addition and subtraction, and in 3rd grade, your numbers are going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? Nicely done, friends, this week. I will see you next week, I think, or maybe Miss Nichols. So bye for today, friends.